Marcus resided in a quaint town nestled near the untamed wilderness of Alaska, USA. Despite his deep-rooted affection for his hometown, where he had spent his entire life, he harbored a disdain for its harsh winters. As temperatures plummeted and daylight dwindled, bringing heavy snowfall, Marcus found solace in the warmth of his home. He wasn't alone in his aversion to the cold. Even the local animals, including pets like dogs and cats, shared his sentiment. These domesticated companions sought refuge indoors, basking in the glow of the fireplace to stave off the chill. However, amidst this general dislike for winter, there was an exception: Bruce, a spirited husky. Unlike his fellow pets, Bruce reveled in the frosty weather. Whether frolicking in the snow or simply basking in its serene beauty, Bruce was always at home in the winter wonderland. While some might view this as unkind, Marcus understood that Bruce's love for the cold was innate. Siberian Huskies, like Bruce, are bred to thrive in icy conditions, serving as sled dogs in snowy landscapes. These dogs are trained to endure long, arduous journeys through blizzards and sub-zero temperatures, making winter their preferred season. Despite Bruce's affinity for the cold, he did possess a territorial streak. He would bark at anyone passing by his home, creating an impression of hostility that led people to steer clear of him. However, Marcus had to pass by Bruce's house every day on his way to work at the school. Each time he walked by, the husky would rush to the fence, barking as if to ward off any intruders. Fortunately, the sturdy fence kept Marcus safe. Bruce couldn't reach him to cause any harm. While Marcus adored dogs, he also respected their potential danger, especially when they felt protective. Aware of Bruce's formidable teeth, Marcus didn't want to provoke the husky. Little did he realize how Bruce would soon impact his life in a profound way. On what seemed like an ordinary day, Marcus woke up early to prepare for his job as a history teacher at the local high school. He cherished his work, always striving to instill his passion for history in his students. That day, after a particularly cold night had blanketed the town with several inches of snow, Marcus bundled up and hastened to work, eager to escape the chill. As he neared Bruce's home, the husky dashed to the fence, barking energetically. Ignoring the dog, Marcus quickened his pace as soon as the school came into view, eager to thaw his frozen hands. At the school, his day unfolded typically. He delivered lessons, administered tests to gauge his students' comprehension, and found himself swamped with grading. With a stack of papers still awaiting his attention, Marcus remained in his classroom after the bell signaled the end of the school day. As dusk settled outside, he realized the pressing need for rest and began packing up his belongings to head home. On his way back, Marcus made a detour to the local grocery store for dinner provisions, opting for a hefty steak. Battling against the biting wind and swirling snow, he resumed his journey homeward. However, upon nearing Bruce's residence, Marcus was jolted by a startling discovery: a sizable hole gaping in the fence. Instantly, he realized the implications. Bruce had escaped and was now at large in the neighborhood. Given the husky's known assertiveness and territorial demeanor, Marcus hesitated, wary of encountering the dog, especially so close to his own home. Hastening his steps to reach home before encountering Bruce, Marcus briskly walked down the street. However, as he turned the corner, a peculiar sight caught his attention: a rounded shape at the mouth of an alley, blanketed in freshly fallen snow. What puzzled Marcus was that the shape appeared to be moving. Intrigued, Marcus approached the mysterious form, cautiously closing the distance. To his astonishment, he found Bruce nestled in the snow, seemingly asleep. Initially unsure how to proceed, Marcus hesitated, wary of the husky's potential reaction. His apprehension intensified when he heard a faint whimper emanating from beneath Bruce. Determined not to leave whatever lay beneath the dog, Marcus mustered his courage and slowly drew nearer. As Marcus neared, Bruce let out a slight growl, prompting him to halt. However, remembering the steak he had purchased earlier, Marcus retrieved it from his bag, intending to use it to gain the dog's trust. After offering the steak to Bruce and demonstrating that he meant no harm, Marcus carefully nudged the dog aside, revealing a small, trembling figure beneath. Upon realizing what the dog was protecting, Marcus couldn't believe his eyes. Nestled beneath Bruce was a tiny baby, scarcely a few months old. Without hesitation, Marcus reached down to scoop up the infant. Surprisingly, the child radiated warmth, a testament to Bruce's vigilant care that had kept him alive. In that moment, Marcus wished he had another stake to offer Bruce, who watched him intently, guarding the baby with unwavering loyalty. Once Marcus safely transported the boy and Bruce to his home, he promptly alerted the authorities, summoning both the police and an ambulance. Emergency responders swiftly whisked the baby to the hospital for urgent medical attention. Days later, Marcus discovered the heartbreaking truth. The baby had been deliberately abandoned by his mother, who felt unprepared for motherhood. Fortunately, aside from mild hypothermia, the child suffered no serious injuries. With no one else to care for him, Marcus felt a profound sense of responsibility toward the baby he had rescued. Determined to provide a loving home, Marcus wasted no time in initiating the adoption process. Before long, he officially welcomed the baby, named Dylan, into his family as his own son. Meanwhile, Bruce was reunited with his owner and resumed his duties as guardian of his home. Despite their separation, Marcus never forgot Bruce's heroic act. Whenever they crossed paths, he made sure to offer the faithful dog a token of appreciation, forever grateful for Bruce's role in saving his beloved son.